All right, let's do a prediction, Tom. Who's going to win Sunday night, Niners Bears? How do you see this going down? Give me a score. Give me a prediction.
Okay, are you still going to have monsoon weather, or is the field going to dry out and be playable?
It's sunny now. I don't know. It was monsoon at 4 in the morning. Now it looks like April. Here. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me
You
find out.
got
What we got?
these
What we got?
what some kind of Arctic rivers of rain just pouring through, and
Seems like it.
uh, if you got a dry field and you're not going to be playing with 40-mile-an-hour gusting winds and rain blowing sideways.
Doesn't say anything about rain on Sunday. Seems like it should be fine.
Okay, great. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll say this. I'll say 31-17.
Wow, Niners
Yeah.
17. I'm picking the Bears. I'm picking
You're
the
picking the
Bears.
Bears?
I'm picking the Bears 31-30. I
Why
don't
are you
think
picking the Bears?
you think Robert Sala's holding them to 17? 17.
Well, I think Caleb
17.
might, cough a few
Caleb
balls.
will hold them to 17.
If
Fair
I
enough.
force him to play quarterback, hey, if I can make Caleb Williams play disciplined football and have to play quarterback,
You're
not
gonna win.
freelance and not get outside the tackle boxes left and right running around, he's going to give you the ball.
Interesting. Interesting. So to me, really, this is a game about Brock Purdy plays a lot like Caleb Williams. He's better than Caleb Williams, but he likes to hold the ball. He likes to extend the play. He likes to throw off platform. So which guy can do that more responsibly? Which guy can complete a higher percentage of passes, and which guy can not turn the ball over? I feel good. I mean, you feel good banking on Brock. We'll see. He's going against Dennis Allen. Be a tough
I
one.
know. I tell you what, I think you've seen, how should I say, Purdy elevate the quality of his mental part of the game the
Yeah.
last few weeks.
Yes, he has.
And
Yes,
see,
he
so
has.
he's growing mentally. And I don't see that yet in Caleb Williams. He's got that wild hair thing in him that's kind of, and so I will take the more stable mental quarterback rather than the guy who's got, a looser way of playing quarterback. This time of year, when you're talking playoffs,
Yeah.
I don't need people to get out there and freelance and play outside their skill set. And, we're not playing hero ball, okay?
And
That's
we said that last week. Like Brock, you got to stop playing hero ball, which is what he does at his worst moments. And it seemed like hasn't been playing hero ball. He's been taking what Kyle draws up for him, and he's been playing really well.
yeah, minimize the mistakes and maximize the opportunities when they're there. And that's the maturity. He may not always agree with the play that's being called, but he's going to find a way to make it work. And he's not going to, think so bizarrely that he's going to take a high risk. He has to understand something. If the opportunity's not there, I could throw the ball out of bounds. I could throw it in the ground or whatever. I can live to the next snap rather than trying to make something out of a play that's not really there where I'm going to have a turnover. Uh, I, I find a way to kill the down and go back to the huddle and call another play.
Well, you heard it, guys. Tom's picking the Niners to win by 14. I'm picking the Niners to lose. All of a sudden, I feel stupid because Tom's usually right. I I don't know. I feel like the Niners defense isn't good, but they keep finding ways to be good enough. If they hold Caleb Williams, if they hold forget Caleb. If they hold Ben Johnson to 17 points, that would be a pretty big accomplishment for Robert Saleh, I would think, even with the wild hair at quarterback.
Hey, that would be excellent. No, seriously, the
Yeah,
thing
it would.
about it is the discipline. Here's the other thing: when they're rushing the passer, they may not get there for the sack, but contain the guy. Don't
Yeah.
everybody be on the same level and then have the whole field open up for Caleb Williams because you all have passed them by. Four guys have waded through the muck, and now he's got nothing there in between him and the 15 yards down the field. So I want him to, Robert, say, okay, let's make Caleb Williams play a disciplined football game. Make him play quarterback, not just be an athlete running around out there in
Yeah.
space, romping around in the yard. This is not recess. Okay.
You
Make
know,
him play.
you and I have been talking about with Saleh for like a decade about not just Saleh, the Niners, about containing mobile quarterbacks. And I think in the past, Nick Bosa didn't necessarily help. He had his own rush plan and he would go past the quarterback sometimes. There's no reason for the Niners to do that. None of you guys are going to sack him. You guys
No,
aren't getting sacks. So forget it. Just keep him in the pocket.
contain. Make him
Thank
play
you. Thank you.
quarterback.
Jesse Thompson says, asking Purdy if he ever thought Kyle's play sucks had me dying, Grant. Brock said, no, Grant. He watches your takes. Good job, Grant. I think that was the first time he ever said my name in a press conference. Thank you, Brock. I appreciate it. Bill Kennedy says, will quality control get a ring if the Niners win the Super Bowl? Well deserved. Who's more likely to get rings, me and you or Brandon Ayuk?
Oh, I tell you what, we might have better odds of getting the ring than I do. Let me tell you that.
They're going to find a way to not give him that ring if they get there. I have a feeling.